Hello YouTube, this is Kai from Kai Labs, and today I'm talking about the peculiarity of Scalar's keys lock function. The keys lock function gives Scalar the ability to transpose what you're playing into another tonic and another scale, and that is really great. I give you an example. Here I have a Riffer implementation, and Riffer is playing in C major. So we are listening to it. So just plain C major. So what if I want to have this in another tonic, for example E major? Now I'm activating the keys lock function. And what if I don't want the major scale, but for example this one? Or this one? Or this one? You can imagine there are impressive possibilities that you can use with this keys lock function in Scalar. But there's something I didn't know before, and I found out the hard way in a live stream. Because I wanted to use Scalar in a live situation, and I was playing with my own progression, and I wanted this progression to perform in a certain scale. And I just adjusted it in Scalar, and it didn't work. So what went wrong? We will see in a moment. Maybe you are a fan of all those song types and artists and so on. Then you can just choose something, for example, house. And that sounds really great, doesn't it? And Scalar already determined this is A flat Lydian mode. And you perform like that. Sounds great. But what if you want to have it in another scale? Well, you might think that you just select the other scale. So we know maybe it's not that matching anymore, but maybe you want some disharmonies. So then you just go on keys lock and you might have realized this does nothing. And that's actually true. As I found out, the keys lock function only works for MIDI coming from outside of Scalar, but never internally. But of course, you have one possibility to make this right. You just go here and say, okay, I want to force it into a scale. And what do we have here? It's B Mixolydian B2 scale. Okay, maybe we can find that. And as you might realize, there is no B flat, so we are going for A sharp. And there we have it. And as you can see, now we don't need it anymore because it's already in the right scale and tonic. So that works really good, and you can do the same with artists. But what happens if you want to use your own chords like this? Very basic chords, and as you know, you can't change it. We can just use the keys lock function and go to the most unharmonic scale for this, and nothing. So how can we solve this? If you think about it, it's really obvious, because if the keys lock function only works if the MIDI signals come from outside of the plugin, then we have to put the MIDI progression outside of Scalar. So, for example, need to mark this. So, and just like that. Now we have our, we exported our performance outside, but that's not a problem. We can just use the raw data and the keys lock function, and this will be transformed so, for example, whatever we want, and something really far from the original, maybe like that. Keys lock function, and now let's work. It is as easy as that. If you want to use the keys lock function, you need to send the signals from outside. But it's easy to export your progression or even your performance outside in your DAW and just re-import it in Scalar, and everything will be fine. That was it for today. Have fun with my other videos. Bye bye.